Edward always believed he was safe. Every month, on the same day, his phone would ring, buzz, and show a message, salary credited. That message made him feel calm and happy. It told him that everything in his life was going well. He could pay his rent, buy food, go out with friends, and enjoy his life. To Edward, his salary was not just money, it was security. It was something he trusted deeply, like it would always be there for him. He never questioned it, he never thought it could stop. Welcome back to my channel. I am Choma. Here I keep money real and simple. No hyping, just smart budgeting, simple investment for beginners, side hustles anyone can start. So if you are tired of stress and want peace with your money, hit the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell. Now let's talk about why your salary is not real security. A story that might change how you see your income forever. Real security comes from having more than one way to earn. It comes from saving money. It comes from learning skills that people will always need. It comes from building things that can give you income even when you are not working all the time. Edward worked in a good company. He had a decent job, a stable income. People respected him. His family felt proud of him. Society told him that having a stable job meant having a secure life, and he believed it completely. Slowly, he built his life around his salary. He rented a better apartment, bought a car, and increased his spending. As his salary grew, his expenses also grew. He did not notice it, but he became dependent on that monthly income. His life started to rely fully on that one source of money. The truth is, a salary is not real security. It only feels like security because it comes regularly. But in reality, it is just money you get in exchange for your time. If you stop working, the money stops coming. If the company decides to let you go, the money stops. It is not something you own. It is something that is given to you and it can be taken away at any time. Edward did not understand this. Like many people, he thought that as long as he had a job, he was safe. So one day, something unexpected happened. Edward was called into a meeting. His manager told him that the company was making changes. They said the company needed to cut costs. They told him his job was no longer needed. It was not because he was bad at his work. It was just a business decision. In a few minutes, everything changed. The salary he trusted for years was gone. Just like that. Edward felt shocked. He felt lost. He kept thinking, how can this happen to me? He had done everything right. He worked hard. He stayed loyal, but still he lost his job. That was the moment he understood something very important. His salary was never real security. It was only temporary. In today's world, jobs are not as stable as before. Company changes quickly. Technology is growing fast. Many jobs are replaced by machines or softwares. Businesses want to save money, so they reduce staff when needed. Even good employees can lose their job. This means depending on one salary is risky. It is like putting all your money in one place. If that place fails, you lose everything. So Edward realized another problem. A salary does not grow in a powerful way. You work for a fixed number of hours and you get paid for those hours. If you want to earn money, you have to work more or wait for increase in salary. This is called linear income. It grows slowly, but there are other ways to earn money that can grow faster, like investment or businesses. This can grow even when you are not working all the time. At first, Edward felt afraid about his future, but slowly he started to learn. He understood that real security does not come from one job. It comes from having control over your income. It comes from having different ways to earn money. So he started to change his life. He began by learning new skills. He took small freelance projects to earn extra money. At first, the income was small, but it was a start. Then he started saving more seriously. He built an emergency fund so he could survive for months without a job. This made him feel less stressed, right? He also started investing his money. He learned how money can grow over time. Edward did not just stop working a job, he found another one. But this time, his thinking was totally different. He did not even depend on his salary anymore. He saw it as just one source of income, not his only support. He continued building other income streams. Slowly, he created a stronger and safer financial life. Now, when Edward's phone buzzes with salary credited, it still feels good, right? But he does not feel dependent on it. He knows that if one income stops, he has a saving, he has skill, he has options. That is what real security looks like. The main lesson of this story is simple. A salary is not bad. It is useful and important, but is not enough for true security. The real problem is depending on it completely. If your whole life depends on one source of income, you are not truly safe, my dear. Welcome back to my channel. I am Chioma. Here I keep money real and simple. No hyping, just smart budgeting, simple investment for beginners, side hustles anyone can start. So if you are tired of stress and want peace with your money, hit the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell. Real security comes from having more than one way to earn. It comes from saving money. It comes from learning skills that people will always need. It comes from building things that can give you income even when you are not working all the time. Edward learned this lesson the hard way, but in the end, it made his life better. He became stronger, wiser, and more prepared for the future. And most importantly, he stopped believing that a salary alone could protect him, because true security is not about one paycheck. It's about being ready for anything. See you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. God bless you. Bye.